Yep, yep.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to All-Star Fandom Prime.
Hello.
I'm Deonne, that's Jenn, that's Doc down there. And tonight is another packed night, a very big one, because we've got a Danger Room gone rogue.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got a Dr. Doom trailer that's got
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole internet arguing and
Plethora
going
of
on
theories.
conspiracy trains. A brand new Clayface trailer that just dropped hours ago. And San Diego Comic-Con literally kicks off their preview night as we're sitting here right now live. We're going to go through all of that and on our Fandom Radar, the stuff that we didn't have time to get to, but is on our radar. We're going to go through that as well. So I think we should just start the show. Let's go.
Let's get it.
All right, first topic of the night, X-Men 97, episode 6. We are...
Good night.
Anxiety inducing. That's what this was.
So, yeah, a lot of things to sort of cover through that one. But what we're going to do, we have it broken down into 3 acts like we usually do. We'll do the first 3 acts. Well, we'll chop them up in acts, talk about those acts, ask a few questions, and see where that leads us through tonight, too. So, let's take a look at just a quick rundown. So this was a big one. So this episode opens with Charles essentially replaying Alone in the Danger Room, just replaying it over and over the moment Apocalypse killed Magneto, just over and over again,
torturing himself
on a loop of his own making.
Traumatizing.
He can't find a version of the simulation where he saves his oldest friend. He actually talks to him at this time, too, where they talk in between the head crushing and all that stuff. And he can't figure out how to live in a world without him either. What he doesn't realize is that the Danger Room itself is watching him grieve, learning from every failed simulation and deciding in its own twisted way to help.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start this one off real quick and I'll pass to you.
Is it how?
This first part for me was like, okay, I get the grief from it and like going over and replaying it, but I felt for that part. I truly did.
Yeah.
But when that boot got close to his head, he was like, "Hey, Danger Room, what you doing?"
Yeah. Hey, stop simulation.
Abort.
He was fine.
So, what are you doing? I was modified.
He was fine. Just replaying. He knows the boot gonna be here.
Yeah.
Once that boot hit that neck, he was like, "Hey, man, hey, Danger Room, Danger Room."
I didn't program you to do that. What are you doing? I'm making it more realistic for you, Professor.
Like with all the failed attempts, it wasn't working, so I improved it. Now, go ahead.
Yeah.
That man's cracked me up so much. But Doc, your initial reaction, replaying this scene over and over again.
So first of all, I was like, I know they ain't gonna start it off with this one. I was like, man, I can't go through that again. But then when I found out it was a simulation, I was like, okay, he's training his mind because he's Professor X. He got to train his mind to figure out how if there was a way to save him, and he's also trying to figure out a way how to defeat Apocalypse as well, because you got to figure out how to defeat Apocalypse, right?
Shoot.
So, but for the entire episode, this whole entire episode gave me anxiety. I kid you not, from beginning to end.
Well, let's stick within the first act for now.
The first act here,
first act, yeah.
This right here, it gave me anxiety, and I was like, man, you can't. Why are you torturing your mind like this? And I was like, I don't think I want to parse of that. And then when my girl showed up, I was like, oh, I didn't know she was that powerful.
Yeah. So with this, Jen, seeing that replay over and over in the Danger Room, and we've seen like Xavier's been like the steady moral center for these last 2 seasons, right? Basically for the entirety of the show.
Yep.
What does it say about him when he's like right now he's like stuck in this grief loop instead of sort of talking someone else through it? Like it's he's on the other side of the coin.
Yeah.
With this one. How did that sort of play out for you in this one? Just in this first act, of like, man, Professor X ain't Professor X how I remember him.
It humanizes him because
yeah,
even though they're mutants, they still have human tendencies because they have emotions. They experience the world the way humans who are not mutants do. They're not separate from that at all. So the fact that he is watching over and over and over again the death of his best friend that he literally eyewitnessed. I think it also, the way I took it in was I can understand that because with us who have lost loved ones, we understand, trying to make sense of what has happened, especially when it's such an abrupt loss. That's human. So I understood that. But at the same time, it's also, Professor, you need to stop.
Yeah.
Like, there's just some things where no matter how many times you try to run the playback, I really don't like this phrase, but I don't know what else to say. It in this moment, it is what it is.
Yeah, he was definitely Monday morning quarterback in this thing.
Yeah.
Where he was like, hey, I gotta figure out what I could have done. Like, I'm sorry, like it should have been me, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like it
like
should,
you really
would have had to
feel his grief.
It would have been him if your man thought, that he was worth stepping on. It would have been him.
Would have been both of them. Hey man,
you know what I found interesting? Like when he was doing the replay, like when you look at the angle of why am I blanking out?
Professor?
Apocalypse?
Yeah, Apocalypse. When you're looking at Apocalypse. What was interesting where he calls him an ant and there's like an A on his belt.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I found interesting.
Yeah, go ahead, Doc. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I understand he has to train his mind in a different way versus everybody else because of how much more powerful his mind is. But to constantly submit himself to this type of training,
over and over
I guess you
again.
can call this training, to watch your best friend and sometimes your greatest villain get killed over and over and over and over again, man, that's like creating extra trauma for yourself. How can you heal from that?
So
then it's nobody there to talk him through it like he talked everybody else through it.
No, it's not him. But hey, he did have somebody who was listening. Like Danger Room was.
Yeah, she was listening, but she ain't talking him through it though.
And how? Okay, so the Danger Room, like learning from Professor X's trauma, is a pretty creepy premise for this episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
Okay, so we can agree on this. Like, that sort of came out of nowhere to a degree, but once they sort of zoomed in on the actual sort of like
the
Danger Room eye or whatever, I sat back and thought like, oh, that ain't gonna be good.
Nah,
that's not gonna be good at all.
Not at all.
And it turned out not to be, right? Like it turned not
Rise of the Machine.
Not to be.
That's what it turned out to be. 100%, man.
Yeah. But yeah, with this one too, Doc, just looking at how the Danger Room turned, how we're getting into that next act, because a former X-Men comes home. Okay. Just said a knock at the door. But so with this next part here, anything you want to cover in this one? Because this was like this trauma for the sake of trauma to revisit all this, right?
You just had the smoking helmet on the screen. Like, man, change that scene, bro. That's just me reliving. Man, he just disintegrated my dog, bro. And I love Magneto, dog. I know he the bad guy and stuff, but I love Magneto. But bro, I didn't want to see him go out like that, dog.
Well, there are those times, right, where you're like, man, like, dang, like
he makes sense because of what he went through during World War II with the Germans. It makes complete sense for me why he's the way he is. And for Charles keeps trying to say, hey, man, give humanity a chance, but he keeps seeing humanity do shitty stuff to each other and them. He like, man, no, they don't need a chance. I'm finna drop this asteroid on this mother. You know what I'm saying?
And just finish it all there.
and
like,
finish them off. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. But man, moving on to this next one, we can catch Jenn up, because that was just, I will admit, I felt all the feels at the beginning.
Yeah.
But boy, once that foot came down close to that neck,
Hey, stop. Danger Room, what is you doing? So
I was like,
the way he looked, did you see he looked at the camera like, what are you doing? Like, stop it. It's my face. It's on my face.
Dude, I felt like that threw me completely out of like the looping, like, oh man, this is bad. Then once that happened, I was like, man, you can't be like this, and then all of a sudden be like aware of like, oh crap, hey man, hey.
It was his foot was literally on his nose, bro. It was like here, and he was like, oh, I feel that.
He's like, get up off me, man, get up off me. But now
this young lady right here.
So the episode starts to pick up now. So Polaris, she's booted from X Factor after pretty much going rogue on a government sanctioned mission. Her patience for playing that good mutant finally runs out. She returns to the mansion and reunites with Jean and the others too, which was really dope. To sort of see like they kept her room the way that it was supposed to be kept.
Mm-hmm.
I got to flip through these a little bit slower. Sorry. But she returns to the mansion and reunites with Jean and the others in a quiet scene with Professor X. He gently asks her to try to understand her father, and she insists she's nothing like him.
No.
The team then splits with Professor X and Jean and Cyclops and Beast heading to Genosha to pay respects to victims of Apocalypse's genocide, while Storm stays behind as the school's new head mistress, which is a dope scene to see too. This with President Robert Kelly having just outlawed X-Men activity, leaving the team unsure of their next move. But back at the mansion, a training session in the Danger Room nearly kills the students that are there. And that's where we sort of find out, like,
she turned into that.
This is happening. So while Storm and Forge are pulled away to investigate a separate breach, Polaris and Bishop are left holding the room. And that's when the Danger Room reveals it's gained a mind of its own.
Mm-hmm.
It locks everyone inside and starts attacking for real, specifically preying on Polaris' fear of becoming her father to make her lose control until Bishop manages to talk her down.
Yep.
So the Danger Room, like that business picked up for the Danger Room a lot in this one, in this act, right? Because it felt like it learned from the grief of Charles to be like, hey, let me pick up some grief or some I don't know.
Basically,
what are they going through?
It's trying to. I get what the Danger Room is trying to do. It's trying to train them to prepare for apocalypse. Like y'all have to push your ability to the absolute peak in order to beat an enemy like this. You see what happened to your friend. Y'all didn't do nothing. That's like throwing a stone in the ocean. That's essentially what y'all was doing. I need to do my job as the Danger Room to train y'all, because obviously what I've been doing is not enough. I think that's what the Danger Room was thinking. You know what I'm saying?
We know what's coming.
Yeah.
Well, sort of kind of know what's coming, right?
So yeah, before she materialized into a whole being, that's what she was doing. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, and I mean, be honest with you, that's what they trained her. That's what Professor X made her for. Now, maybe I missed this part. I did not know it was made from Cerebro to actually read people and all of that, like Professor X does. I was like, damn, he really made this thing.
So that's how they was able to get inside a player's mind to be like, oh, you're dealing with this.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let me pick that. Jim, we just went over the whole player scene when she comes back to the mansion.
Yeah.
All that stuff. So, and we were just about to talk about it a little bit too. So the Danger Room, like targeting Polaris' fear of becoming Magneto specifically. That's essentially her fear, because she was told earlier that people see her as the next Magneto, you know?
Yeah.
Is that the sort of AI just being cruel, or is it accidentally telling her something that's true? Just in this act alone.
I think it's a little bit of both, because what the AI Danger Room doesn't understand, because it's not human, with Professor Xavier, is there's nothing Professor Xavier could have done. What happened. And to what Doc said earlier, it was either going to be Magneto or Professor X, and the same thing would have happened anyway. So the result would have been the same depending on the player. So that's what the AI portion of it doesn't understand. It doesn't understand that human component of, yeah, you're trying to do something good by training them for very hard things. But then the human component you don't have, you don't understand that there are just some things that you cannot train for. There was no amount of training that under any circumstance that would prepare anyone to lose someone so dear to you and witness it, whether if it was known you saw it coming or if it just happened the way it happened. There's no way. And then the part of it being cruel, it's just how it's basically coming up with these things, yes, to push their capabilities, to get them to channel more power. And it is, bringing up a fear that she does need to face and confront and deal with and learn the good from it and separate the bad from it that she doesn't have to align with. But then it's going too far because it basically, its goal was, in that point, was just offing all of them at one point.
But it was still training them though. I get what you're saying, Jen. But in the defense of the system, kind of similar to what we use AI for, is to train them to make them better. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all do not understand the plot of Smart House.
or any other AI movie, right?
I'm sticking with the whole Terminator thing because this is exactly what this was, a whole Terminator episode. And my thing was, I didn't even catch the name of the terrorist organization that they were after. But let me tell you something.
I didn't either.
When they started shooting at Polaris, and Polaris was like, "Hey, get the duck sound ready." When Polaris pretty much said,
"I can't do that live,"
she said, "F this," and split that ship in half and turned it sideways, about to make a missile out of the ship. And old boy Alex was like, "What you doing? We can't do that." I was like, "Oh yeah, y'all better stop messing with Polaris, bro."
And she sort of hit her feel there too, right? It's like she sort of like, hey, I'm up with here because
I'm filled up with it,
because she let Rogue go. Remember, like she's been like sort of on once Rogue was saying like, hey, you used to be one of us. Like, what's the deal now? Like since she laid that sort of like idea in her mind again, and then she let not Rogue go. My bad, Jubilee. She let Jubilee go. Once that happened, you're like, okay, there might be something coming around with her. I didn't expect it to be like this soon. I don't know. I don't know if I expected it.
Well, you got to think of
maybe it could have just been like a one-off. Maybe
she was already at that point because she ain't really want to round up them babies. You know what I'm saying? No, she was like, I don't feel good about what we doing. Like we rounding up our people for what? Because this is not really helping. It's not really helping these babies, just rounding them up. And why are we doing this? And then she thinking to herself, like, these people, they terrorists. Why are we not beating the hell out of them? Why are we playing games? Like, what we doing? Kind of like her daddy. I ain't gonna lie to you, kind of like her daddy.
Little bit.
Well, that's what she was told, right? Like you might be turning into the next Magneto. People are like,
you don't have to be. You don't have to. You can be a good version of that and have all the power if you can control your anger. You know what I'm saying? Basically,
yes.
But I will say this too about that whole scene in the Danger Room. How about Bishop, man? I liked Polaris and Bishop's banter back and forth.
I liked just their
banter back and forth. Because this man he had a catchphrase book. And he was just reading.
Running them off.
Going through it.
Running them off.
He was just reading through it, man. But I liked their team up. I also liked how Storm shocked him to be able to bring the kids back.
He was like, hit me.
Yeah. He was ready for it.
He literally said, hit me.
It was like, clear. Like,
and then Storm, she didn't even hesitate. She was like, there you go.
No, like she got the whole cinematic everything, like it zoomed in and everything. And
my God.
No, she didn't hesitate. She just said, stand back.
Yep, stand back.
She knew it, man. Like these are the way we always imagine these characters. Like even if they were to do live action, right? Like they're so at one with their abilities and their team that they trust each other because of that. Like you're just a random, like, come on, man. Like, Doc, just imagine like I had like a stranger said that out of the blue. You know, hit me. Like, can you take it? Are you sure?
Yeah. Are you sure?
I don't know. I mean, I do a lot. With
I don't know how much power, like the level of power you can handle, like 10%.
Yeah,
like,
but that's like the team up and stuff that we like to see when it comes to like X-Men, like being X-Men, man, and they know who they are. And this show has done a phenomenal job at doing that, man. Like everybody plays their role perfectly. Perfectly through it. But after that whole scene, we jump a little bit further. This was gonna get a little deeper, so bear with me a little bit. So this is it was a lot in this episode, man, and I don't want to.
There really was a lot. Oh my god!
But it was such a good episode.
Yeah.
Not saying nothing bad about the last episode. The last episode was just a little bit slower. It was still a good episode, but this was a really good episode, and there was a lot packed into it.
So we did see that Danger built itself a full body. Knocks Polaris out. Stole the X-Jet.
Was out of that joint.
Was out of this joint, man. Flying straight to Genosha to hunt down this Professor X, pretty much at the memorial site. Because Danger has learned every X-Men move from years of training data. Professor X has to improvise and stall for time, essentially, rather than fight it head on. We'll admit this move with the claws, and
I thought that was
pretty cool.
Man, that was so good.
We saw it in the trailer.
So good.
Again, this is what I just said, right? Like being like trusting the person that you're with, your partner, your X-Men.
Yes.
Yeah.
And being like, hey, he don't know this though.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, man.
And then the beam was like, but hold on. Now, and I must say, Danger did counter that with turning her hand into a diamond.
Right?
Countered that. I was like, come on, you can't know every move, bro.
Well, I mean, they had her on the ropes quickly, but obviously we know Danger Room learns very quickly.
You saw in this fight how she kept evolving with every hit.
Yep.
Every hit.
She was learning as they're fighting.
Yes.
Yeah, so Polaris, she makes it over to Genosha. Xavier makes the call that turns the whole episode. Instead of telling her to suppress her fear of becoming her father, he urges her to stop running from Magneto's power and actually feel it inside of her. That's what she said. Like she felt her father's power. And again, we do the whole electromagnetic overload. Polaris finally unleashes her full strength and destroys Danger. And Danger was always looking for like, oh, you're worthy. It was almost like she was looking for like, oh,
who's worthy?
Who's worthy? Like, are you powerful enough to take me down?
The hammer?
Yeah, are you powerful enough? Oh, I've been looking for you. You're powerful enough.
She was reveling in that final moment, like,
It's almost like she was like, mission accomplished. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you were hesitant about this when we first started.
She felt fulfilled in her programming.
Now you're that thing that you were afraid of. Or you became that thing that you were, or you embraced that thing that you were afraid of. But when she finally unleashes it, she destroys Danger, and she makes peace with her father's legacy. At the same moment, she saves Professor X too, and like he even felt the presence of Magneto there too. But he also establishes X Corp on Genosha, a mutant-funded operation designed to let the X-Men act without government restriction, immediately putting him at odds with, obviously, X-Factor and the Kelly administration. Then the gut punch.
Wait, please tell me you have another image.
I can't cry no more, bro.
Then the gut punch in the closing moments. We see Apocalypse. He's doing some stuff, and then
he doing some stuff.
He did some stuff. You know, he did some stuff. It was
I wish Rogue never told him about who she fell in love with, bro.
We see some playing cards that turn into tarot cards.
It was Agatha all along.
And then we see a side smirk.
Dog.
And then we know who that side smirk belongs to.
Dog.
Oh!
He's essentially become a new horseman of death.
Bro.
And what I don't have a picture of this, but it's really dope, is that throughout this whole time, the Watcher was watching this.
Watching.
I put it in the chat. in our
The
chat.
whole time. I missed that.
Yeah.
I missed that too. The whole entire time, bro.
The Watcher was there.
The Watcher is watching.
You know what's crazy? I know we in the other series we ain't talking about that one. The Watcher actually came down, put hands on people. Why don't he just stop this? Why don't he just stop Apocalypse?
But he's not supposed to. He's not supposed to
interfere.
Like he's not supposed. Like you're not. He's not supposed to. But in that What If series, he sort of did, right? Like he did put them together and do all that stuff, right? But for this one at least, he's doing what he does.
Help me understand, why is it humans are so unworthy and why these damn people don't like us?
What do you mean?
In every scenario, somebody trying to come to Earth and govern over the people. Even Loki, when he first got here, y'all are dumb. I come to govern over y'all.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Dr. Doom, y'all are dumb. I come to govern over y'all.
They know, just like AI knows, that we ain't shit, man. Give a duck sign for myself on that one.
Yeah, that ain't no duck, but quack, quack, quack. No, man,
like
I'm just saying,
episode, man.
And my thing is, so Apocalypse, his whole thing is the human race is dumb, and I need to govern them.
He and Thanos would be besties.
No, they wouldn't. He'd probably kill Thanos.
And that's happened. But well, Doom has killed him. But let's just jump to this, because I feel like the battle at Genosha was great. It was it's going to turn into something else. I don't want to give it fully away because I asked y'all about this maybe 2 reviews ago. And I was like, okay, I didn't get that answer, so I'm not going to say anything. So we'll wait to see how this season turns out. But with seeing Gambit at the end of this, Jen.
My freaking golly. Oh, man.
It's not the Gambit you remember either. Obviously.
No, it's not. Because we were talking about this and we pushed the Lee walls a little bit about Gambit. Before and after the show, and they dug their heels in, and the fact that we are getting Gambit but in a completely different narrative is, oh my gosh, because now I'm wondering, because the fact that tarot cards were used and tarot cards covered his entire body, is his deck gonna be tarot?
It's so. And we might have to bring Megan in for the
we
duration of
this
season.
Here.
Because she's because her deep cuts on like knowing these characters are great, especially being like a Horseman of Death right now.
Yeah,
Doc, when you saw Gambit, when you saw the cards, you knew, right?
Yeah,
knew. But at the same time, how did you feel at least seeing our favorite Cajun back?
What did I literally just said? I hate the fact that. And I'm thinking to myself, because I'm trying to like put the timelines together, because of course they were 3,000 years in the past, right?
Yeah.
And she told him about who she was. Rogue told M. Sabanur who she loved and all that stuff. And I was like, he went and got him? Like, out of all the people that's dead, you went and got this dude to bring him back. And we had already discussed about Gambit possibly being alive and coming back, right? But we was thinking, good Gambit. Not this guy. Not this guy. This ain't the one we want. And now I'm thinking to myself, when he fights Rogue, because it's going to happen, it's got to happen. I wonder if she's going to be able to pull him out of this whatever magic M. Sabanur has put into him. And will he still then be alive, or will he die immediately?
That's a good question, because I have the same exact one. To your point, it's like, well, because he's basically being resurrected and he's not really who he really was anymore. He's something completely demonic. So if she does do that, does he return to original state?
Yeah, man, I was like, man, I can't cry no more, bro. I can't see him die twice, dog.
I mean, well,
I can't watch him die twice, dog.
I think with this,
you may not have a choice.
Anxious to see how we maybe get him back.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, man. Like the way that we're building this, the Horseman of Death here, is if Gambit's the number one horseman here, and I'm like, okay, what do we do now? Because we saw what he's capable of on Genosha, right? We've known what Gambit has been capable of.
Did you think about this though? So we did see him disintegrate your man's, but he can also bring him back.
Say it again.
We saw him disintegrate Magneto, but he can also bring Magneto back.
Oh, frick. Oh, frick.
I want to say a character, but I'll save it. I'll save it for the season. I'll save it for the season.
Okay.
But yeah, because one question is that why do you think like the Watcher picked like this moment in time? What should we read into the fact that he was specifically there for that moment?
Wow.
Because this is about to change something in the timeline. That's why. That's the only reason. That's why he pops up. Because something drastic is about to change in the timeline. So the question is this the timeline where the X-Men actually defeat Apocalypse?
Wait a minute.
Because there's still 3 timelines, remember?
But that's the thing. Like we've known the history. Like they can't. Professor X pretty much said, like, "Hey, man,
he's unbeatable.
We ain't got none for him, man. We ain't got none for him.
Throwing rocks in the ocean, bro.
Like we ain't got none for him, man. Like this is it. We ain't got none for him. So the thought of being able to defeat him, I don't think it's like I don't know if it's like a Doctor Strange little, like I don't think it's one of those situations.
I'm just thinking the way your boy Kane jumped in that ship and put his mask on, like, I'll see y'all the next timeline. I'm thinking about that. Like, he ain't got nothing for you, man, once he put the armor on, bro.
Yeah, man. I looking at it from this point, I'm like, go ahead, Jen.
I will say this, when I think about the Watchmen and thinking about the What If series, whenever the Watchmen comes up, it's usually at the point when the world is about to end.
Yeah.
So
something devastating.
It's something devastating because, like, to what Doc's point, what's happening in the timeline where he's focusing in on this out of all the timelines right now, where he has to focus in. And, to kind of tie it in a little bit, the fact that I still think from Daredevil that image of the window
of the Watcher, yes.
I really think that's the Watcher. And I found that interesting because I'm like, why is he here? Why is he here watching right now? And now we're getting a second moment of the Watcher watching something else.
Yeah, you're almost like, of all places, you got to be here.
It's like, why are you here?
But that's the thing. That was the question, right? Though. He is everywhere watching, right? Because that's what he does.
That they gave us 2 moments where we could see him in the window in Daredevil, now in this Back in Time in Athens with Apocalypse. Now I'm like, okay, what are we doing? What? This is very interesting.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I love it though. I'm loving it.
I do too. So it's interesting that we're getting him and that he's watching and he's paying attention, because the fact that we ended season 1 with them being split off into different timelines, and that's where we open. So that causes disruption in the timeline. You have people in places where they're not supposed to be. So that's one thing. And then they get back to where they're supposed to be. But one of the things we talked about the last time we talked about the show was it's actually this group that caused Apocalypse to actually go forth, because that happens sometimes. Where what would have happened if you just didn't go back?
Yeah.
Well,
like, what would have happened?
Well, here's the question. Well, that's a good question, but when you think about it, what would happen? What could happen? When you think about that, I mean, as if everything is already not devastating enough.
Yeah, we're pretty much in like the deep end right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
like, and I'm thinking, like, how much deeper can we go? I mean, I know they can go real deep. Like,
basically, the deep end fell out. It is just gone.
So my question is, why does he need 4 horsemen of death. Everybody, he's already like the most powerful of the most powerful, right? And his horsemen are powerful as well. And then with Gambit coming back, Gambit was already a powerful mutant. Now he has whatever juice Apocalypse has put into him, making him even more powerful. You know what I'm saying? So how much more devastation does this man want to do? Like I asked before, like, does he want to destroy the world or does he want to govern the world? You see what I'm saying?
He probably wants to burn it all and rebuild it from scratch in his own narrative.
Similar. Well, I mean, Thanos didn't want to destroy the whole thing. He just wanted to kill half of everything so it can grow, so to speak. But I'm just thinking, man, that's my thought when it comes to like super villains. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you want to destroy stuff so bad, bro? Just go sit in the corner and eat a lollipop or something and relax.
It's
go
in their
talk
nature,
to a
man.
therapist and stuff, like, for real, bro. Just chill, dog.
Seriously, go do therapy.
Yeah.
It's in their nature to do this. It's in their nature to destroy. They're titans, they're gods, they're whatever. They're mutants that like the first mutant. Like it's stuff like that. Like it's just.
This is why having hugs every day is important. Everyone needs like 7 hugs a day.
So my thing is, so had that, like, what's her name, Mama, whoever brought them into the timeline, had she brought them to the time where his mama left him in the desert and Professor X picked the boy up and took him to the future, would that have changed anything? No, seriously, think about this.
No, I do think we talked a little bit about that. We were like, yeah.
Do you think that would have changed it? Because you said it's in his nature. So had he not been a slave and treated like crap and had to lift a whole fucking, you know what I'm saying, pyramid by himself.
Statue by himself, pyramid statue.
Would he not be?
This is a product of someone who never got hugs. Whoever hugged him? Who hugged him?
And then, but then I also think if Apocalypse doesn't become Apocalypse, then who becomes Apocalypse?
Nobody.
Who takes because there's
somebody
always someone.
Yeah, it's all something. It has to be good and it has to be evil, Jen, with these things.
Because I don't know if you guys are watching Adventures of Superman, My Adventures with Superman. But yeah, I don't know if y'all are watching that or keeping up with that. But there's some time jumping on that one too. Ooh. And it's almost like, hey, coming back to do this. Hey, I saved this, but when I go back, it's Back to the Future. It's Biff.
Oh, really?
It's like that, you know. It's like
interesting.
It's like when Marty went back and Biff had the Trump Tower, and all that stuff.
Yeah, there's
gonna be a villain either way, man. Yeah. Like no matter what, somebody's gotta take that mantle because it's almost like a balancing thing, right? Mm-hmm. Like it's going to. Thanos even said it. Like it's gonna balance, man. Like if it's not him, it's gonna be another big bad. If you destroy him, it's gonna be another one. It's like Batman with every villain. He's the reason Gotham City has everybody named Mama in costumes as villains.
No, it's not. No, they had costumes before Batman was Batman.
You mean tell me
they had costumes? He had costumes.
You mean tell me the Riddler had a question mark suit just in the closet?
Hey, he's crazy. That dude had schizophrenia. Yes, he had a Riddler costume
not put it past
with question mark. Yes, of course.
It would not put it past me if he had artwork of question mark and went, I'm going to put that on a suit.
And the Mad Hatter was walking around with his big hat and his big teeth. Yes,
no, man, but no, like okay, that's another discussion for another day. This is X-Men at the moment. Anything else from this one? Because I know we got episode 7 coming up on next Wednesday, and the finale is set for August 12th.
The 12th, August 12th.
Wow.
What's one thing you all both need resolved before the season's over?
Go, Jen. What you think?
I really don't know. I don't have an answer. I don't, just because the way we started, then we had the Wolverine episode, and then we came back to this. It's like I'm still trying to figure out where we're going to, because as everyone knows, I haven't read the comic books, so I'm going along for the ride. Where I'm like, where are we landing? What's going to happen? The Watcher is watching. There's the horseman.
Let me change this one up for you there, Jen. So from a character standpoint, minus Gambit that we see on the screen, because we know he's going to be popular to see the rest of the seasons out, the rest of the episodes out, if we do get to see him. Is there a character arc or a character story that you're anxious to sort of see? I don't know. You got high expectations to close the season.
Ooh,
and Doc, you can take that if you got one.
Okay, I got
ready.
one. This is what I want to see. I need to see this. I need to see really how powerful is Sunspot. I need him to come in and start getting some points, bro. Because this shit about to go real bad real fast. I'm just saying, dog. I mean, and you think about this. Now, because they hadn't shown him in like 2 episodes, him and Jubilee, right? So now we getting close to finale. Some shit about to happen. Okay. Your man just rose him from the dead. Your man's just built. Quick question: how much billions does Professor X have just to build a? We gonna talk about that later. But wait.
What's the time jump for this building?
Okay, I'm getting to it because it was there, like it was damn there. Like,
but then the university
was that still?
You think it was a still standing building in
Was that
Genosha?
Still standing from Genosha?
But here's the thing: he had time to make it look beautiful.
But and the university too. Like the university was like nothing happened to it.
Yeah, like nothing happened. Still beautiful.
Well, they did have tarps up at the university, right? On the outside, so they did have tarps up to make it seem like, okay, we're rebuilding this thing. So I get that was like, you good with that one. But Doc, just when you said that, I was like, how far in the future did we jump to get that whole thing? 15 stories.
To answer your first question though, what's going to have to happen, and what I would like you said to resolve, X-Force and the X-Men gonna have to end up coming together, bro. They gonna have to end up getting on the same. It ain't gonna be no choice because they gonna have to, dog. Because it's finna, like I said, it's finna go real bad, real fast, bro.
But what if there's a thing, pretty much, of like, I don't know, would X Factor ever?
X Factor.
Because here's the thing, like it's like how big is the threat to make X Factor look over there and be like, yeah, we gotta go over here and help. We gotta do the right thing.
It's apocalypse. What do you mean? How big is it? It's apocalypse.
In their minds, is it big enough?
Your dudes over here with the little pistols, they ain't got. We need to go over here. You know what I'm saying? We got to go.
I hear you.
We understand they shooting vibranium. He is shooting something whole nother level, bro. Over here, we need to go figure out how to stop this.
I will say, for me, I want to see to finish out this season. I would love to see. Doc, you got me with the team up. I'm always good for a good team up, man. But from a character standpoint, I want to see how Professor X evolves the rest of this season. I want to see how he deals with Magnus, the death and everything. So we'll see. I think there might be a good surprise there.
He did surprise me with that chair. I didn't know that chair could do all that.
It better.
It better.
What are you talking about? It better.
I did not know that chair could do all that, dog. But then once he lost his bed after he laid down or whatever, once he lost that part, he ain't had no action.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of like Batman Returns when he was going in that alley.
Ooh.
And it got skinny.
Yep.
That man laid there. You're like, nope, psych.
Oh man, that's wild.
No, but
bro.
This was a great episode again, man. They're knocking them out of the park. Last week we weren't able to really talk about that because we had Sunspot on the show. So you haven't checked that one out, go back and check out our videos.
Hey, Derpy.
Hey, Derpy.
We had him on. We had Guy Augustini on for a live. We talked Sunspot. We talked his career. We talked everything with him. He was super generous with his time. That's why we didn't talk about last week's episode, which was a full heavy Wolverine.
It was crazy, bro.
Like, I'm back, baby. Like, yeah, you.
And I'm still pissed with Wolverine.
At the expense of other people's lives.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. Go check out our interview with Guy. Really cool guy. Can't wait to have him on the show. Can't wait to see him again. when he's down here in Atlanta, and we'll talk about a little bit more of that when we get down the line. Yeah, Jen.
I didn't answer the question, and my question.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. My answer is actually yours, because the fact that we got Xavier with his grief and where he's at, that's an interesting arc and how he's gonna evolve
grow from that. Yeah,
from it.
Well,
so, yeah.
we might be in for a treat if what happens. Anyway, we're here every Wednesday, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. We discuss all things in fandom. This is our All-Star Fandom Prime show every Wednesday. Then we do a few reviews on the weekends for our All-Star Fandom reviews. And then throughout the week, if anything comes out, we do an All-Star Fandom React. So our most recent reaction was obviously the big news of this week was Doomsday. Doomsday came out of nowhere in a really good, really good trailer.
Yeah.
And since then, if you want to go back and take a look at that, go take a look at that video too, of our reactions to that and our theories that we started there. But these are theories that we threw in the group chat after this for the last 2 days.
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of thinking,
We went nuts.
what else did we see? What didn't we see? What do we think we saw? What's happening? So, because everybody has sort of just been sort of on a conspiracy train. Because once that first the full Doomsday trailer finally dropped on Monday, it was the internet was split. It felt like some are saying, I will say this: some are saying like, "Hey, man, we're buying our tickets now." Some people are just contrarians and just do it just to say like, "I don't know if it hits that Infinity War feel." I don't know what movie I don't know
what trailer they were watching,
but give or take. But we're gonna go over a few theories that we sort of had or thought of. And Doc, I could start if Dr. Jenn, if you want me to start, so give you a little time to think about yours, or you know yours right now.
Let's go.
Go ahead. I'm gonna give you the floor is yours, big dog.
Go for it.
Okay, I asked y'all the other day where that baby, why he want that baby. Now I had to go and do some research on that baby. That baby.
What can you clarify for the audience what baby you're talking about?
We're talking about Sue Storm and Reed Richards' baby, Franklin Richards. So, from what I understand, that baby is basically a little god, and I'm thinking if he can take that baby and raise that baby, then that baby will do what he want him to do instead of being against him, right? Because that baby can warp time and make time what he wants it to be, right? Now, if that's not it, my second one is, and this is gonna be real fast, it is just like in the comic books, he's just coming here to once again just govern over Earth because humans are so stupid and they just screwing up everything and they can't govern themselves. Which is that's still would be the reason why he want that baby.
That's not a bad thought either.
Nope.
Like that's not a bad thought either.
Nope.
Jen, any theory that you had from watching this trailer this week?
So reviewing it a couple times, I think Doom goes to where the X-Men are and basically attacks the university and that part of the world. Because like just looking at Professor X and Magneto and the way they're sad and then the way he's screaming like it and the way he's rising up and there's flying all around, I think we're gonna see this get taken out, and a lot of the characters we were excited about are not going to last that long.
Yeah.
So Jen, I'm gonna hop on that train of one theory as well. And if you have your theories while you're watching, drop them in the comments. We want to know them too. Because Jen, when I saw this, I was like, man, he's got to be watching like an incursion of his Earth, of their Earth, right?
Yeah.
Because crap, what Earth? The Fox Earth is like 10,005 or something, isn't it? I don't know. I could be wrong. But the one we're on is what 6. Well, our universe is what 616.
Yeah. We're
yep.
And Fantastic Four was 828.
Hold on. Let me I'm gonna look this up. I want to look this up.
But either way, I think he was watching like an incursion of that Fox, essentially the incursion of the Fox universe being done. because we get that shot of Cyclops coming in, and then we know the shot of Cyclops that we do get.
Yeah,
that was from the teaser, and
Yeah,
everything
Earth
around
828.
him was gone. Right?
Yeah.
Sage, what's up, man? If you
Hey,
drop your
Sage.
theories,
What's up, Sage?
drop your Doomsday theories in the comments below. Let us know what you thought about the trailer, or what you think was happening. But no, I think since all three universes are there right now, I think we're just like, yeah, we're gonna get a battle world for Secret Wars. I'm sure of it.
Hold on, but I got a question for that though.
What you got?
Now we know Doom can watch all of this because of who he is, right? How do they come together though? You see what I'm saying? Like, how does Wakanda and the Atlanteans and Fantastic Four and
what we saw? Well, we saw Fantastic Four at the end of Thunderbolts, so I'm sure that would be explained, right?
Yeah.
Or if we're missing something, I can't remember if we missed something in translation between Fantastic Four and that movie. But I'm just saying, this is how we get to Battle World. Like, this is how it happens. Like, the incursions of the Earths are like, okay, Fox is gone. Then Fantastic Four's world is gone. 616 will be gone. Will not be gone, but 616 might be just the be all end all. One world, no more multiverses, man. Like, that's what my thought is. It's like, this is it.
That could be it.
No more multiverses. It's just, hey, we right here. It's Earth with an F. It's Earth right now.
Yep.
With an F?
That was one of my initial first theories for this. We're just watching the trailer over and just thinking like, okay, damn, man, I wanted to get more Cyclops in that suit, but
you think he gonna die right? Let me tell you something.
If it is, man, that's how it ends.
That chair Professor X got right there, it don't look like it do all that in X-Men 97, because that would just look like it just take him there and get him back.
The only one that looks like obviously the cartoon was from Doctor Strange, remember?
Yep.
They even played the X-Men tune
when
he rolled in there. But that was Illuminati, which is like our world, the world has to have this world, 616 has to have an Illuminati. Illuminati too. We don't know who it is though.
No,
so I'm thinking like maybe that will help. But yeah, we see Cyclops in that suit, man. Like, that's the price. That's got my ticket money right there.
I'd be pissed if he only in there for like 3 seconds, bro.
Dude, considering how bad they took him out in X-Men 3,
which was some BS.
If you saying this is how you show up, he's in the blue suit, he's in this, like, if he's doing that, and then we get the like that clip alone has replayed in my head a million times since then.
That suit does look good, bro.
Because that was Cyclops, man. That was so good. But this was what we have to think about. Willie, what's up, man?
What's up, Willie?
He's not holding the universes together.
Nope.
He's not,
Well, he can multiply himself.
Yeah, he has all the timelines in his hands, so he can put himself wherever he needs to.
Is that what we're thinking?
He can multiply.
Yeah, that's what I said last week.
He's a true god now. Remember, he's like a god. He holding all of the timelines, bro. So yeah, because if Kane can multiply himself 1 trillion times, come on now, Loki can multiply. He been multiplying himself, dog.
Yeah, because even though that Loki's a true god, he's still the god of mischief. So he still has those capabilities of putting him in places where he has to be, because he's a god. He's supposed to have that kind of power. I can't imagine him being limited.
Yeah.
Okay. So hear me out. You say that. I don't think that's Steve.
Okay, time out. Hold on. Whoa.
You want to hear me? You want to hear why? You want to hear why?
A lot of people don't.
Let me ask this.
You want to hear why?
Let me ask this right quick. Let me ask this right quick. Okay, now we all watched the trailer and everything, right?
Yeah, we did.
The one with him when he had the baby, he was on the motorcycle and it was all beautiful, right? Because I think I know where you're going with this. Do you think this is a delusion? Do you think this is a delusion that my man is having a psychotic break? Because he really grabbed that because can't nobody else just take Mjolnir.
What if I tell you at this point in time I think Loki's worthy?
Oh shit! I ain't even think about that because he good now, huh? He is
what
good
if
now,
I
huh?
what if I was like, that's why I put in the group chat when and y'all didn't give me nothing back. I was like, man, they must think that whack. But then I thought about it.
Wait,
and I'm like,
you put that in the chat? When?
I put that in the group text 2 days ago.
I must have missed that one too. Oh my goodness. I ain't even think about that, bro.
You over frolicking at Disney World.
I am frolicking. I'm frolicking at Disney, Playboy. This is what I'm doing out here.
I was like, what if Steve's really Loki? Like, what if Loki is worthy now? And that's how he shows up.
What you think that's how he show up to?
I don't know. I don't know the rest of the plot.
Well, here's the thing. Because you think if he showed up, to Thor.
These are essentially theories that are meant to be wrong. I'm just throwing it out there to be.
You know what though? Because he's holding all timelines together, so he could see Steve where he's at. He's probably like, you know what? I'm not gonna bother this man. I saw everything he went through. Let me handle it.
That was just a thought. It was just a thought because I've looked up and down this trailer to be like, man, Loki. Like last time we saw Loki, because it was the whole Kang thing with him, right? Like that was supposed to be him, but now like he was burdened with glorious purpose. That was his glorious purpose, holding those universes together. Now we got Doom coming in, making incursions with these universes. What is Loki to do? Does Loki even survive again? Do they kill him again?
I don't think they can kill him now.
No,
I don't think they kill him off.
I think he's grown in power. The fact that he's holding all timelines together, I think he's more powerful.
I don't think they kill him off.
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying that they will. I'm just saying, hey man, you got one job and you can't do your job right now because that guy coming.
I don't think it could be a scroll, Sage. I don't think a scroll would be worthy of never.
Yeah. Like someone has to be worthy to hold the hammer.
Because we did get clean face Steve in the trailer, right?
We did. And this one has a beard.
What's the chance on? Because Steve went because he went back and put the stones back, right? And we assumed that he was just still on Earth because he brought Sam the shield.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still on 616. I don't think Steve went off Earth or another universe. You know what I mean? So this could be our Steve.
But when he came back, he was all old and stuff when he gave Sam the shield, though.
True, but like, I mean, it's still the same. I felt like he just went back to the same time.
I don't know. That's a hell of a theory, though.
Yeah, just a thought. Because I'm sure, like, we got 4 months to think about everything under the sun. You know what I mean? Like, we got.
Hey, what Sage just said. What if Loki grabbed another Steve from another universe? Because that's
from another timeline.
Hey, that's what Deadpool was doing.
Another timeline.
Deadpool was going to all them different timelines, grabbing Wolverines.
True. You're right. You're right. You're right.
It's a lot, man. It could be a lot. It could be a lot.
Damn, man. Dang it. Because I'm just thinking through the rest of the stuff is like, we obviously get the
this
battle
right here. Gambit and Shang-Chi.
Like we get a dope fight there, and then we see
this. Like I think the Wakandans were in a fight.
That's a great question. Not to cut you off, Jen, but hold on, one more. But are all Steve Rogers worthy? Not all of them, I don't think, because there is one there's one that said Hail Hydra. There's at least one who said Hail Hydra.
Yeah.
So and who was actually Hydra? And I hated that. I hated that. Oh God, I hated that.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Jen, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I forgot what I was saying.
Sorry.
Sorry, Jen.
Because
So
because and Sage says he's excited for the X-Men movie.
Well, you were saying something about the Wakandas in the fight, Jen.
yeah, I was looking at that in the trailer. Thank you. I think the Wakandans were in a fight with the other tribe. I'm blanking on their name.
With the
With
Atlanteans.
Namor's people, yeah.
With the Atlanteans, thank you. With the Atlanteans, and it seems like because like the water's up in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the Fantastic Four came to help them to basically get them out, because it seems like then Fantastic Four is fighting the Atlanteans to help the Wakandans.
It's so tough to say because they had that partnership at the end of Wakanda Forever, right? So unless something's terribly gone wrong between that time and now, I ain't gonna lie, man. If that's Loki, I'm gonna flip out. Because I'm gonna be like, finally that man can pick up that hammer, man.
Right? Oh my gosh. Oh, I got chills.
But they don't give us just enough to be like, is he though? I know you saw him with a fresh face there, but now he's back with a beard.
With a beard. And he grew out his hair because he had the shortcut and everything.
Yeah, because even when he left in Endgame, he had shaved. Well, obviously he shaved in Endgame, but still, like, he was clean cut. But just seeing this
trailer, go ahead, short hair grayed out.
Yeah, so it's like, okay. Here's a question too. I don't think we asked. How do we feel about like Doom just being almighty like this? Because we saw the trouble they had with Thanos.
I mean, it attributes to what Thor says in this trailer in his monologue. Nothing out of everything I faced, nothing has scared me like this. Out of everything that has scared me, it is nothing compared to this.
But think about what he had like his people, but he has a daughter now too, right? And if I'm thinking about like how this is sort of placed, I think he goes and does that with Doom, like this with Doom first, and then maybe goes back or is able to go back and like sort of rally the troops like he was in the mansion to say like this, because we see when like the Fantastic Four walk in, like Thor and they're behind them. So it's going to be interesting to sort of see how this is all. Okay, let's address that real quick. I would love to address that with Willie. So Willie in the comments asks, yeah, the fast track Doom still bothers me, but the movie is 3 hours. I don't think, and we can take it around too. Does that bother you that we're sort of hot-shotting a Doom when we haven't seen him in any other movies? What does that feel like? Is it right, or did you want to build up?
Well, question would be, how many movies would it take to build this up? Because they didn't put it in nothing. It wasn't in any of the TV series. It wasn't in nothing they put out. It wasn't in the trailer or nothing.
So it was like it's a pivot, right?
As we have gingerly mentioned the topic very carefully of why we are getting Doom now for what was supposed to happen. So they had to change the course of the plan. So to me, it's like, to his question, like the fact that they fast track, well, yeah, because of what happened and they made the decisions that they did, they had no other cards in their hand to play.
And then look at it like this. Hey, Willie, you got to look at it like this. If it does really well, nobody really cares that they fast tracked it. But if it's trash, then that's what's going to upset people.
But let's think, I'll counter with this. All right. I'll say there's been standalone movies with like really good villains before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like come right out the gate. And if you're telling me that this, like we've been chilling since then, and this is the big bad that we got now, and he proves it in like those first few minutes of this movie, like he's the one to be reckoned with. And the fact that we all have to get back together in order to beat this thing, like everybody's had their one-off villain. Now we're like, okay, we got to come back together to beat this thing. I think that's enough of a threat from a first movie with no build to be like, you know what? Okay, the only build we got was Fantastic Four when we saw Latveria and there was no one sitting there. and then we saw him at the end with the cloak and the baby or the little boy.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree.
I'm okay because we know the caliber of Doom.
I agree with you because of Dr. Doom and the level he's on as a villain. He is one of those people in this universe that where he starts going from planet to planet to planet on different timelines, offing everything. No one else is going to have a choice but to come together as a united front. So the fact that we're getting the Fantastic Four, the Thunderbolts, the OGs, and X-Men. What, like, it's back to my theory, like, what if that's how the movie opened, where Doom comes and just basically obliterates X-Men's planet where they are, and some we're going to lose right away, and then the others escape and come to Earth in our timeline.
And who knows, like, just based off of this, who else is in this movie too? Like, I know we saw all the chairs, but a level of threat this big, I want to see some other people. So I will say, there
were a lot of chairs when they did that first opening with RDJ. Well, there was a ton,
and they had all their names on the back of them too. So we know, like, at least this list of people or this picture of people, that's everybody in the movie now. But it's hard for me to think, like, man, okay, we got Beast, but no Rambo from the Marvels.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's what I literally
we ain't gonna see her. You know what I mean?
Marvel could very well show up. All of them could show up.
We're not gonna see the Marvels or any iteration of them whatsoever. This could be how she gets back to this Earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's so I think there's still a lot. It's a huge onion, y'all. Like this is a huge onion to be peeling up until December. But I just think, like, man, like, there's stuff that we haven't even thought of. I don't want to see anybody like turn heel to a degree, because we love Steve, right? So don't give him what I mean. Just treat him well. That's all we ask.
That's it.
Because he got his happy ending. I want to see more shine from the Captain America, Sam Wilson, too, and how that whole Avengers and Avengers dynamic goes. And just the fights alone, man. Mystique and Steve, really, they wouldn't do that. Mystique wouldn't be able to get that.
Mystique
get the hammer.
Is not getting the hammer. She ain't.
No, the hammer.
And that's what we're thinking, Willie. We're thinking, like, these incursions are going to build a battle world, and we've already heard Kevin Feige say that Spider-Man is before this, so we knew that. But people are still on bated breath, being like, "How does this tie into Spider-Man?" Which is great now, since you got Spider-Man, because now you can do battle worlds with him. Like, there's so many things that have helped out to get to this point that this wouldn't have worked 10 years ago.
The fact that this movie don't come out until December and we talking about it like this, bro, this movie better be good.
Well, it's fantastic marketing, because it's like, let's get you talking with all those little teasers, and then here we come out of the blue. Here's that trailer for another one for our movie that's coming out in December. Head to head with Dune, which
Entertainment Tonight confirmed it that Doomsday is official.
And I know people love Dune, I get it, but this is like an event movie here. Like, this is what you go to the theater to see. Yeah, you don't wait. You're not gonna be. This isn't gonna be on. You're not waiting for streaming. No. This ain't gonna be on streaming in 45 days.
No, it's not.
Like this isn't. This is going to be what it should be, and it's an event movie, and they're making it an event movie. They're getting it. They're getting it to a point to make you get your butts into seats and see this on Infinity Vision, whatever that is. But any other things that we were like, you know what, that seemed a little sketchy to me, or like, I don't know what might be happening there. Jen, anything else that comes to mind?
The only thing I wonder is where Gambit and Shang-Chi are, because it seems like the background matches the university. So I'm like, are they there?
And why? And who knows if, like, Shang-Chi has been like just jumping around with Wong.
I was thinking the same thing, because he did come and collect them at the end of.
That was the last time we saw him. He went off with Wong.
told you, man, there's so many layers to this thing where we don't know anything, but we know we get Secret Wars after this.
Yes.
And we know like we'll get the X-Men after this. It won't be the X-Men we know. It'll be a new cast of X-Men.
I saw on comic social media today that there's possibly confirmation that we're gonna get a reveal of the new X-Men possibly in this film.
Yeah, and there's oh man, I had a note. There's something that was supposed to be dropping, or maybe dropping the 25th of this month.
Is it at?
Yeah, it is.
There's something at San Diego.
At San Diego?
I think so. We were expecting something. I'm sorry, I didn't have that one in my notes, but I think what we should do before we get to this point is fantasy cast our X-Men cast.
Oh yeah, we got to do that.
So Sage, to Sage's point, I saw something that said that Ryan Coogler is searching for the next Storm right now.
I saw that too.
Well, let's do this on our end too. Let's figure out a day, maybe next week, perhaps, to fantasy cast our X-Men, because there are rumors and there's people who I would love, people who I think would work, and y'all think would work. So I think that'd be fun to do in this situation, because man, the way I don't know if she can act, man. She looks like her, but Storm is like. Have y'all seen Jade Cargill at all?
I have not. I'll look her up.
Professional wrestler. She's her gimmick is essentially Storm.
Yeah.
Her act or personality, I guess.
But like you said, can she
pull it out?
And I'm talking about like, because we've seen Batista go from being a bad actor to a really good actor, and he's taking it seriously.
Yeah,
and we've seen John Cena do the same thing. Yeah,
and I'm with Willie. Like the physique is there. Like she is ripped and cut.
Yes.
But I'm always hesitant about like a character like Storm. I want her to be more than what Halle Berry was, or what they tried to make her.
I want her to be like Storm on X-Men 97.
Exactly right. But exactly right. Like you want her to be that sort of presence. And that they tried to do with Halle Berry by the time the third one came out, but it was like too late by then.
They killed her.
It was too late by then.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, she didn't die, did she?
She got thrown off a building or something. It was
in the Last Stand.
She died.
She didn't die in that movie. Chat. Did Storm die in X-Men 3 Last Stand? I don't remember that. I know. I mean, I've only seen that movie once, but I don't remember. I don't remember that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Okay, she died in Days of Future Past.
She died. Well, she was dead, bro. She ain't coming back. Ain't no coming back from her.
She died in Days of Future Past, Doc. That's the one she died in. But no, they've been putting out a few some pieces of art from this is cropped, but there's a full sort of version of it, which is really dope to see. We know that's Robert Downey in the mask, which I think. Okay, real quick, what do we think about his voice?
I love the voice, and I meant to say this on our review and I didn't. The reason why I know that's RDJ's voice is because some of the inflection reminds me of when he does his Sherlock Holmes accent. Like some of the inflections were similar to it, where I heard it. So yeah, I love the voice.
I think it's been confirmed that's him too, Jen. So that's fully his. That's his Latverian
that's his new voice. Man,
but.
When he take that mask off, bro. When he take that mask off.
Like when everyone looks at him, like
when all the jaws hit the ground.
Like, wait, what has happened? Because like this moment, like go back to Thor. Like Thor looking at Steve right now, or whoever is Steve in this moment, it's gonna be that face times a million when he takes off that mask.
Deonne, hold on. Here's the thing.
This feels odd too.
Well, here's the thing, Deonne. Because here's the thing. Why, if this is whoever this person's supposed to be, why would they hold a hand out for the hammer? If that's not,
he tested them. He tested them.
But no. Only Steve would hold his hand out for that hammer. Nobody else will even know that he can have that hammer.
No, well, in the trailer, remember he held like Thor like opened it. You know what I mean? Like he not opened it, but like sort of, let's see,
lifted it.
I think, he sort of had it out. Like he had it out to like, hey, take it. And he put his arm out and took it.
Yeah, because in the trailer he goes, "That's impossible," and then he lifts it, and then you see it cuts to Steve's hand reaching out for it.
Well, and that's the thing. Like this seems wild too, because I don't know if his interaction saying like it's impossible that he saw Steve is like last time you saw him, like y'all on the battlefield, right?
Yeah.
Like he was, because Thor was at the funeral for Tony, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, they all were there.
They all were there.
They were all.
So it's like, all right, man. Well, he's there, or he's still alive. What's the surprise of seeing him? Are we on another Earth right now? And there's another Captain America.
The fact that when the last time he was old.
Yeah,
well, I don't know if he saw old Steve.
He didn't see old Steve when he came back after he went back and put all the stones back.
I don't think so. I think it was just
it was just the Hulk and Sam that saw him old.
No, Bucky
and
Bucky
and
Bucky. I'm sorry,
Bucky. Yeah, but
yeah. It was just Sam and Bucky that saw him, and Hulk.
I think this thing is gonna just be a phenomenal movie to go back to the theater. I think so too,
and I hope
watch
people
everything.
I hope people get on board with it. I mean, because I don't know.
How can you not?
Why would you be hating on it? I don't get that part. Like
people are hating on it. Why?
Oh,
there's people out here hating on it.
There's contrarians to everything, and I just think it's something to do. When I look at this picture here, I see 26 years of X-Men for me. With the X-Men and Marvel. Yeah. Because I look down there and I see James Marsden finally in that suit. I see Professor X. I see Magneto.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Let's talk about. I mean, Rebecca Romijn coming back as Mystique, man.
I know.
Exactly. Oh, look like she been going through some things, but yeah, she came back.
She came back.
She looked rough. She looked like she was going through it wherever she been. She been going through it.
She looks fine.
She looks amazing.
She looks good.
Paint me blue and let me see how I look. But
like Beast.
I look like dude off of Arrested Development. Remember when he couldn't get the he couldn't get the blue off.
Did not just say I look like a guy from Arrested. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But we'll see, man. Like a Sage is even saying, like, what if it's Steve's son? We're gonna be seeing so much of this from here to. Again, we'll probably get at least two.
But his
trailers.
boy would look exactly like him, and his boy would be worthy, and his boy would be a super soldier. I mean, I guess the super serum is coursing through his veins. I get that.
Who knows at this point?
Yeah, it's possible.
Who knows?
It's a lot.
It's whatever they show to us. But I'm cool with Doom just showing up.
That's an interesting theory, like a legacy of worthiness. Like all of these children can carry the hammer.
I'm cool with Doom just showing up though, because that shows me like, okay, and the movie's 3 hours long for goodness sakes, and we're gonna get him and we're gonna get him in Secret Wars 2 right after it. So
we sat through the Odyssey, we sit through all of Lord of the Rings, we sat through 2.
No, I said anybody that watched the Titanic, the Titanic can't complain about a movie being 3 hours long.
Or anybody who's probably watching this show right now will probably never complain about something being 3 hours long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
This is true.
This is very true. Don't complain.
Yeah, I'm sure like there's gonna be theories up the wazoo from here on out.
Oh my god.
And we'll just see how things turn out. We'll see who else shows up. We'll see how they connect Spider-Man next week, actually. But on the other side of that coin,
here comes DC.
Here comes, that's right. Here comes that's a perfect way to say it. Here comes DC. Ready or not, here they come.
But I must say that new Batman animated movie looks phenomenal.
We've never really talked with the animation is okay. Okay, like some animation had its up and downs recently, but it's always going to be DC animation. They're always going to usually kill it. Yeah. I'm never really that worried about DC animation.
No, they're
anything else I kind of am. So let me set this up for you real quick. I know we saw a trailer about that before, but apparently they're sitting out San Diego Comic-Con this year.
Really?
Understandable. But right before San Diego Comic-Con, what? Is that not
really? Is it really understandable though? Because
okay,
let me tell you.
Let me ask you. Would you show your face if? Would you show your face if on day one
he need to show up and talk to the people?
Here comes the whole cast of Doomsday. Oh, let me show you. Let me give you one. Let me give you one more better. One better. If my summer movie is going to be able to be viewed at home this weekend, Supergirl. Would I show up to that party?
I'm showing up. I'm coming. But that's me. I'm gonna be there. I'm going to be there, and he should be there.
Yeah,
at Comic-Con.
He ain't though.
I know that sucks though, man, because he should be there.
Because he ain't got no Peacemaker to put out. Like, hey, y'all like Peacemaker? Hey, like Peacemaker. Like, I know y'all like this. Like, ain't none of that this year. None of that.
Oh man,
John Cena at home. But
hey, bro,
Clayface trailer came out. We'll take a look at this. It comes out in October 23rd. I think it's set in like the Elseworld sort of universe, but who knows at this point? We'll find out when DC finds out. So let's go ahead and take a look at Clayface, DC's Clayface.
Show me. Show me.
Just gonna drip out.
Do you realize? What do you want, Mr. Hagen?
I want my life back.
I know you. You're famous.
It's a tragedy what they did to him. Boo! I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now.
Well, it's not gonna do that.
Matt. What?
I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
Oh man.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
Oh, we gotta cut that open. It's only Clay
on a plane.
What's happening to me?
It's
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
oh, did you see that?
I have no idea who you are.
Oh, we get Clay. Oh, we get him as Clay.
Okay.
Like full Clay.
Hey, he a whole monster now, bro.
Wow.
He a whole monster. He finna be a problem for them people.
So this is their first outright horror thriller, directed by James Watkins. He did Speak No Evil. Was that the Kane movie? Anyway,
I think so.
From a script co-written by horror maestro Mike Flanagan. Obviously, we see the star as Matt Hagen. He's a Hollywood actor. We sort of know the story of him. Story follows his rise from Gotham street kid to leading man, cut short when a crime boss's actions leave him horribly disfigured. He seeks out the experimental treatment like we saw in that, but it costs him his grips on reality, sending him down a path of body horror transformation and revenge. So, and this is set to be R-rated, leaning fully into some practical body horror territory rather than traditional comic book tone. and it lands October 23rd. So, what do we think about this? Going full rated R on a Batman's villain movie. Is that a big swing for DC, or was this like the only way you would probably be able to do it?
No, I actually like the concept and the fact that it's coming out in October. So we finna get like actual Clayface horror, because this is not a happy story by no means. It's just a happy story.
It's a dark story.
So for them to actually go full horror and release it in October, I think it's great. I mean, come on with it. Even though I wanted Batman somewhere down this year, somewhere. Not animated, but I wanted a live action Batman. But I'll take
you gonna get one. You're gonna get one next year.
I'm not talking about that boy, that young man. I'm not. Nothing wrong with Robert Pattinson. You know, not him. Okay, he's just a great actor. I just don't, not him.
I've seen this Batman before. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, but Jen, what do you think on this one? Like, did they take a swing on this tone, or like should he have been reserved as just being a Batman villain?
No, I think this is actually a really good move, because it makes sense to use Clayface's story as a horror film, because it's actually a very horrific, dark story. If they tried to do that with certain any other villains, I don't know if it would have pulled off. I mean, like you could like with what they did with Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, like a whole psychotic film about the psychology. You could do a horror film and make it really dark with Joker, 1,000,000%. I think this is going to work, and I think it's a wise choice to put it out there during Halloween, because that is horror central for America. And because there's a big fan base for horror, I think this is going to get a lot of draw, and we're getting a proper live action introduction to a Superman villain that we don't see a lot of unless you're reading the comics. So I think it's a good move.
This one's, again, I agree with you. There are some that would work, but they're so like I think Sage even put Two-Face, but Two-Face is so like centrically tied to Batman. I feel like, just because how close he and Harvey are in certain iterations. So I think that would be a little difficult to do without Batman. But this was the right one to do. I'll admit it. Like, this was the right person. This was the right villain to pick for a movie like this. We already know, like, we got the Penguin series, which was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And then we look over and see, like, okay, we got this. If that's building that world like this, I don't know. Like, where does this? Is this deep? Okay, let me answer this of my own question that I asked y'all earlier before I get there. Is this in the DCU or elsewhere? Or where did you put this one? Because it's by DC Studios, obviously. But where
could this be?
Hey,
Chris.
Chris.
How you doing, Chris?
Hey,
what about this though? What if this is like standalone by itself?
Okay, true. But there's always that rumor too about this being connected to, like, Batman, maybe, like,
they might show something
or something like that. But
and here's the thing,
he's in Gotham.
But no, I'm gonna ask you this: if that's true, that means the Batman that we get is gonna be rated R, right?
Not necessarily.
You don't think so? After this,
depending on the story they tell, probably not. It's just gonna depend on the story.
Yeah,
I think they're ramping up to a rated R Batman, bro. I'm telling y'all what I feel, for real.
I don't see that after seeing how some people perceived, like, Ben Affleck's Batman a little bit in certain cases. Maybe not.
Oh, with him throwing the box at the dude here.
I didn't have a problem with it. Because that was the brute Batman I've been waiting for, man. Like, that was the one I've been waiting for.
Like,
but for this one, could this one? Okay, could this Clayface exist in Robert Pattinson's world?
It could, but then that
does
Batman,
it make sense though?
That Batman in that world also has to be as ruthless as the Batman we know that really hunted this guy down. And right now in that world, he's more of Detective Batman. He's young Batman. He's just getting into his Batman action. You feel me?
This just seems, I don't know, man. Like, here's the thing: the budget is between 40 to 45 million, so that's relatively. They should make this up and more, especially for Halloween.
They probably will.
If it's good, even if it's, I mean, it's during Halloween, people are wanting to go to movie theaters to see a horror movie around this time.
Mm-hmm.
Jen, you want me to stop playing the trailer?
It's like a little way she was looking at it. Jen's face, you can see her eyes. She was like, "Please, no more."
I understand the premise.
It's just a visual thing to have going. All right, I'll skip these other thumbnails. I'll skip these other thumbnails for you too, Jen. Don't worry about it. I got you. All right, we'll just go to that one, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, but I don't know, man. This is DC's swing again, which I think is going to be okay. It's going to be pretty dope to see them do this, because I don't think we even had this on our bingo card from DC, right? So we'll see. I mean, it's DC. I've said it already. I don't think they're getting another dime for me.
You won't see this?
Yeah, he going to see this. It's Halloween. Of course. What else you gonna see? Resident Evil, that come out in November.
Get ready for the trick-or-treaters? Decorate the house? What do you mean?
Resident Evil come out in November. We gonna see that.
8 days before Halloween.
We going to see this. We going to see it, dog. Go on, look, get your shillings together, bro. It's only a couple of them. Get your shillings together. I'll get you some popcorn.
I'm looking at you like Jen was looking at that trailer. Like I'm looking at you.
We got
ain't for me, bro. That's how Jen. That's what Jen's face said. Ain't for me.
Y'all better not have me be the only one go see.
No,
this damn movie.
I will take one for the team. I'm gonna go see this one.
Now, Jen, I don't want you having no nightmares. Now, I'll go watch this joint by myself.
I'm gonna sleep with my lights on in my apartment after it. You better believe it.
But see, it's not gonna be that type of horror movie. It's just horror because of the scenery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that. Like for me, it's like A Quiet Place. People are like, it's a horror film. I'm like, it's suspense.
Yeah, it is.
And this, I mean, granted, it'll be like that. The not to say gory, but like the transformations and stuff, right? Or
yeah,
like I want to see like the final like Clayface form. You know what I mean? Like I want to see the nothing but mouth and eyes, man. That's it. That's all I want to see at the end, which is like what we got.
Yep.
Come on, man. That's harsh. I'll be waiting on the grassy knoll.
Said Deonne is the DC killer.
And I'm waiting on the grassy knoll, waiting for DC to ride by.
Yes, you are. Yes, you.
Depending on what story you believe, there's 2 shooters. So there's somebody else over there with me. Anyway, Clayface drops in October 23rd. We'll take a look at it. We'll see if DC can make this a hit, because they sort of desperately need some good thing to close the year. They got Lanterns in August.
Yes.
They got Lanterns in August, so hopefully Lanterns delivers too on HBO Max. So we'll take a look at all of that for DC. And I don't have a problem watching Lanterns. I already paid for HBO Max.
I think that's setting up to be phenomenal anyway.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah. I got HBO Max, so I'm cool. But moving on to our next topic. So we know that San Diego Comic-Con is happening as we speak.
Yes.
So a few friends are there. I think Gee's there. I think ATO is there.
ATO is there.
They're hanging out.
So
yeah.
So if you're in San Diego area, go ahead and if you don't have a ticket now, you ain't getting in because it was sold out.
Yeah.
But
hey
man, it was
that Big Bang Theory episode rings true.
Yeah, but did y'all see the Big Bang like spinoff? I heard about it. The comic book. Oh my goodness. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it because it's really interesting that they go in this route with it as a spinoff. But we already know that DC is skipping out on parts of DC they're skipping out on San Diego Comic-Con right now, because obviously we know the big thing is going to be Doomsday.
Yeah.
So clear out Hall H for at least an hour and a half, maybe two. It's going to be an hour. So Saturday, July 25th from 5:30 to 6:30, Marvel first Hall H panel after skipping last year to protect Doomsday production. So we already got the trailer that's coming out. I'm not sure what else they're going to show you in Hall H, but I'm sure some stuff might leak out, and hopefully there'll be some stuff that they actually push out.
I hope they collect phones, so don't nothing leak out. I'm tired of these damn leaks.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how they do it or manage it. But we get Robert Downey Jr. this year there. I think they're going to be there. I think that whole crew might be there for this one.
They should be there since they're going.
So not all of DC is not there. Not all of DC,
will be there.
There's one person who should be there, but he ain't there. But that's y'all boy. But
hey, don't do that. Because like I said, you loved him when he was over there with Marvel. Don't you do that?
I didn't love him. I like the movies he made because he had somebody reporting to him to report to.
Hey man, let that man.
You let him off on his own, man. Look what he do. Look what he do, man.
That'd be great.
Commandos, get out of here. But apparently, DC Studios Lanterns, they take Hall H on Friday, so they'll have Kyle Chandler, Aaron Pierre will be there, along with a few of the writers and directors and co-creators of the show too. That's set to drop on August 16th on HBO Max. We already know that it's supposed to be like a true detective sort of style mystery, so we'll see how well that goes for them too. And probably the best property at DC right now. I'll say it again. The best property at DC right now is My Adventures with Superman. So they'll have a panel for season 3 there too. Have y'all watched it yet? Have y'all dove into it?
I need to start watching it.
No, I got to start watching it too.
I will say this.
Paramount,
best piece of DC content. No, it's on HBO Max. All HBO Max.
Got it.
Great piece of content for Superman, and probably for me, man, one of the best interpretations of Superman that it's good. Like, it's good, man.
How many seasons do they have?
I mean, season 3 right now. Season 3 is going on right now. So that's week to week, and their panel, they'll be there for that too. But if you haven't seen My Adventures with Superman, please go check that out. You won't be disappointed. And talk about even more coming from DC Animation. We got Batman Nightfall, their animated movie. That will be a panel.
So good.
That will be a panel as well. I love the Batman voice for this one. I love the animation style for this one. This is DC back in their bag for animation. This is them. This is DC that we know. This is DC animation. And if you know the story, Nightfall is going to be 3 parts. So that's going to be fun to watch too. And they're also going to be discussing the Cape Crusader there too as the panel, because that's getting closer, obviously, to coming up.
Yep.
And one of our favorites here.
Yes.
Rings of Power,
Lord
season 3.
Sarah.
They're going to have a 90-minute Hall H slot, along with Blade Runner 2099 kicking off the marketing campaign for them as well. But
so excited.
The Empire put out some really dope pictures. We got Gandalf.
Yes.
And we see what's happening with
Lord Sauron.
Y'all boy.
We're gonna get the One Ring.
I want that crown, bro.
But just through like the stuff that we went through, is there anything that you're expecting to hear from Comic-Con this week? We already got Marvel Doomsday at the beginning of the week. Is there anything else lingering that you were like, man, I hope something comes of that? Because DC's not there. It's just animation and lanterns.
I think for me, the only other thing I would want to hear from, but I'm not surprised we're not hearing anything from yet, is some of the Star Wars properties. We have Ahsoka coming out. We have The Ninth Jedi coming out. We have
would they wait to Disney's their convention to do that?
They do that sometimes. Like when we got more content with these conventions, they always would switch. They would do San Diego 1 year and then flip over to Disney another time. So if we don't get anything at San Diego, we'll probably get something at the D23 convention from them.
Okay.
Man, then I was gonna say, wouldn't they do something at New York Comic Con as well?
There's a possibility because Hayden Christensen is scheduled to come this year, coming back to Comic Con after 6 years from 2021. So it's a great opportunity to do something at New York Comic Con since he's going to be there. So I hope so.
I don't know. Be honest with you, dog. I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing, and I say this a lot. I don't know what I don't know, but I know I want something exciting to pop off coming from, because there's always something exciting that we never expected comes from San Diego Comic Con, right?
Some sort of announcement.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm expecting, some sort of announcement. What I would like to see, I've been saying it all year, man. I want somebody to say something about a live action Batman. And I know that probably ain't gonna happen. I know it ain't gonna happen.
Your boy ain't there.
But damn it, how you know? He might pop up and that's be the surprise.
Man, that's gonna be a surprise.
They did that at Star Wars Celebration with Ryan Gosling when I was there in Tokyo. We had no idea he was coming out when they announced that film.
Oof.
So no what if Alan Richardson just show up and be like, I'm the next Batman? Then what?
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? So
cool.
I say it that way because if James Gunn makes it to a Batman movie.
Well, you saying he's gonna be fired by next week? Is that what you saying?
Nah. Oh.
All I'm saying is Man of Tomorrow.
It better be phenomenal.
Do numbers.
It better
do numbers.
It better.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm hoping it is. I mean, because I absolutely love Superman. I hope it is.
Not saying I've heard things or know things, but you got a lot riding on that sucker. But well, one thing I'm waiting to see. I want to see more from Lanterns. If they got a new trailer or something else to sort of add,
I don't want to see no more trailers. I don't.
That's a month away. I will admit, I would love just like how they do now on like the streaming services where they have a little making of, or they actually talk to the cast or stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
stuff like that. I would love to be able to see
a special look type joint.
A special look, yeah. So a special look.
Daniel Radcliffe as Batman.
I mean, if it's your boy casting,
that's a possibility, huh?
That's a possibility. But one last segment here is on our fandom radar. Obviously, these are the times we didn't give full segments to, but we're keeping our eye on them. They're gonna be quick fire, and here's what we have on our radar for now. So apparently there's a RoboCop series being made on Prime. So Amazon Prime has given an 8-episode RoboCop series order after years in development. We have showrunner Peter Acco. He did Lodge 49 leads, with James Wan and Blumhouse Atomic Monster producing. The original RoboCop co-writer is on board for this as an executive producer as well. The log line stays close to the 1987 original, with OCP and all that stuff, and pretty much I guess we're picking up in the 80s. So there's could be some good stuff to come from that. Thoughts on that, Jen?
I'm excited. I mean, we say this all the time on this channel. Amazon Prime, with the movies and streaming shows that they produce, are so good. I mean, Masters of the Universe that I just saw in the theater not too long ago, that's Amazon Prime movie. They killed that one, in my opinion. The Wheel of Time. Now we have Spider-Man Noir with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
They're really turning it up. So if they're doing a RoboCop Prime series and with the record they have now, I'm actually really excited and I can't wait to see it.
Doc.
No, I agree with what Jen just said. I wonder why the 80s and not the more futuristic approach.
Perfect time. Doc. We just talked about X-Men 97 for 40 minutes.
That's why I'm asking. So I'm like, I guess some people are paying attention to this playbook and bringing it like this is going to be the new play now.
I'm picking up that 87. Like I should pull out the Blu-ray. I'm looking at that thing and I'm kissing that thing. That's where we're staying. That's where we're staying.
Well, you know what? And here's the thing. So is that because that's where all for us, all the people, I guess, the working people with the money to pay for all this stuff and go and see it or whatever. That's the demographic now. It's that nostalgia feeling.
Sure, because we know what a reboot looked like.
Yeah,
and that reboot was
it wasn't that.
And it was PG-13 too. On Prime, you got a chance to go a little gorier with everything. And I think last year or the year before, with that video game of RoboCop coming out and being so good, that I felt like a tank walking through. Like, boy, that music hit. I'm
just
that's how you do
it. Just to put a different spin on it, this they could probably use this to compete with X-Men 97 a little bit, because we have X-Men 97 for Marvel. We can do the 80s with this one. It's a way to compete in the market.
Sage also said a fan casting for this one. So nothing's been no one's been casted for it yet, but we'll see how we get to that. And I can't.
Who will play Murphy?
I can't.
Who play Murphy?
It's a tough one. It's
not just play Murphy as RoboCop, but actually play him
X-Men
as
and
the
RoboCop.
character, as the husband, as the father. But before we get to that point,
but it depends on where they pick up with the story. Is it 87 or is it after like post RoboCop 2? Because that's where the game sort of set off, right? Yeah. Where the most recent game did, and you're still in that like sort of 80s, sort of late 80s, early 90s bubble where things were great. Like, I don't know, man. It just anyway. I play Rocky trailer drop. Have you seen the trailer yet?
This here, yes. This here.
So
here.
I don't think I see this. I put it up here. Put it up
bro.
here.
This dude look and sound just like this movie's gonna be so good, bro. He might get
another biopic, man.
He might get an Oscar for this joint.
So check this out real quick, and I have the trailer, so we can take a look at it real quick.
Sweet.
And try to get out of here in a under 2. But obviously, this is a biopic about young unknown Sylvester Stallone fighting to write and star in Rocky. And that trailer dropped, I think, last week, maybe last week.
Yes.
Yeah. It looks like it's set to hit theaters November 6th. So fittingly close to 50 years
Oscar time, bro.
After the original Rocky. Stallone himself has said he has zero to do with the project, though.
Interesting.
Very. So let's go ahead and take a look at this I Play Rocky trailer.
Name?
I'm Mike. Acting's what I live and breathe for. And I gotta have faith in myself.
You need to show everyone who you are.
I like this girl, Sylvester.
Sylvester?
That's right, his real name.
It's got a nice ring to it. Sylvester Stallone. It's like Peter Parker.
I mean,
are you delusional? You don't got the looks to be a movie star. Not to mention, you talk like you got rocks in your mouth.
Yeah, I know I don't look like Einstein, but I got a brain. The only way for me to show people is me to have to write a script for myself.
Yeah, so do that. Write a script.
Man, he's got the voice.
Yeah, he does.
And give yourself the best part. There's something big here.
You wrote this in 3.5 days. This is freaking good. Touch someone like Chuck Bronson, or we could do Eastwood.
Guys, I play Rocky.
I have no idea what that means.
So the writer wants to be in it as the lead.
No, absolutely not. Throw some money at him. 25K.
Throw some money at him.
Raise the offer. Try 75. You're parking cars, for Christ's sake, Sylvester.
No.
175.
No. Go to 200.
The way to stand 10 toes down.
Yeah, dog.
Not for $1 million. Not for 10.
You told him you had gold.
It's my movie, bro.
Hey.
All right, now if you do this,
Comes with some strengths.
if you ever fall 1 day behind schedule,
It means frozen solid.
They're gonna kick you to the curb.
You broke your hand.
and they can replace you with a real actor.
I don't even know what I'm doing. It's any good.
Just do the best acting of your life and everything will be fine.
That Burt Young?
Yeah, I think it was.
Polly?
How far behind schedule are they?
They're not.
This movie is about having a belief in yourself. It's about going the distance. I put my heart and soul on the page. If I'm not willing to live up to what I wrote, then what's the point? So do you believe in me? Or not?
Hey!
Yeah.
I thought you said you could box.
I lied. Let go of the head. I'm an actor, goddammit. You always lie.
Nice.
I do feel a certain way that Stallone's not connected to it though.
I'm pretty sure they asked his permission. You don't have to be directly connected to the movie.
True, but you want to hear like him say something about it.
I'm sure he will when they win an Oscar. This movie, and I don't know if you paid attention to that Brad Pitt movie with that dog. Those are two movies that are going to be up for Oscars next year. I guarantee you.
You're forgetting two other ones, Michael and Odyssey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Michael and Odyssey.
Yeah,
4 movies that's going to be up for Oscars next year.
But we'll see how this one goes. Our Fandom Radar is going a little long, but also
you know how we get, man.
Also, God of War is under recasting. So Amazon God of War series will recast the lead role after Ryan Hurst tore a bicep performing a stunt in late June and needs 4 to 6 months to recover. Sony Pictures TV and Amazon MGM opted to recast rather than wait, given the physicality of the role and the need to match footage with child actor Callum Vincent with Atreus. 4 completed episodes will be reshot. Prep resumes mid-August. Prep resumes mid-August with production restarted in October. The 2-season back-to-back order still stands. So 4 fully shot episodes are getting scrapped in this reset. Man, and it's reported that he put on 40 pounds of muscle for this role too.
I knew he was going to get bigger. I knew he was going to get big, but what did they have him doing when he tore his freaking bicep, man?
Who knows? But I'll be like, catch this axe like that.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge an axe.
You seen the game, how that thing come back. But no, I hate that for Ryan Hurst because we looked at that first picture and we knew that kind of possibly could evolve into something a little bit better by the time the show comes out. But the fact they got 4 in the can already, and they're like,
have to completely reshoot it. My gosh. How long were the episodes supposed to be? Did they ever release that?
I mean, I would assume, less than under an hour?
Yeah.
Like, I would assume we're looking at something like that. But yeah, this is what's happening. I don't know who's going to cast him. I don't know if anybody's been cast. People are saying cast Christopher Judge, but this is a taxing role, man. And you need somebody big. You need somebody sturdy. We'll see who they end up casting as Kratos. I'm sure we'll be talking about it here. And People of Tomorrow will end here. So everyone rumored to be in Man of Tomorrow. So James Gunn's Superman sequel has quietly built one of the deepest ensemble casts in the DCU. Confirmed, you have obviously Superman. You have Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, Rachel Bronson as Lois Lane, Skylar Gisondo as Jimmy Olsen, Sarah Sapaio as Miss Tessmacher, Lars Ellinger as Brainiac, Aaron Pierre as John Stewart / Green Lantern, Millie Alcott as Supergirl, Isabel Merced as Hawkgirl, Maria Gabriela Di Fala as the Engineer, Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner. We got Mr. Terrific back, Frank Grillo as Rick Flag Sr., and apparently Blue Beetle is supposed to be there too. So after a public spat between Gunn and Deadline over a leaked screen test list, Adria Arjona as confirmed as Maxima, Superman's alien antagonist throughout the comics. And there's a few other roles of about 3 other people that have remained undisclosed. Thoughts on this real quick?
It better be good.
Let's see what happens.
With all those people, it better be good.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like he's doing what Marvel is doing.
I got it, Sage. Hold on. Boy. Like, I need a little fuller beard, man.
Gotta grow it out.
Boy. I can just sit and like sulk, you know? Just show me a DC movie.
Oh my God.
But apparently everybody and their mama is in Man of Tomorrow. So
hey, at least
this?
that's one page he took out of the Marvel book because that's what they're doing
Marvel.
with Doomsday.
He has to compete with Marvel.
I would just love a Superman movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that too. I'm sure we'll get that soon.
You know what I mean? How
But
novel
right now,
would that be? The man who's on the poster to just be the guy on the poster, man. You know what I mean? You know.
They say, hey, even the superhero needs help sometimes, my guy.
Wait, the superhero? Like
that's what they say, man.
Superhero. Whatever,
sometimes
man.
he needs some help. I like that suit though.
People of Tomorrow, man. That's what we're getting next summer, right? Next summer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's supposed to be what, next July?
Y'all will be there.
You will be there too. You will be there.
We watching it out. I'll watch it 30 days after. How about that?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, we're here. I'm just disappointed and I'm just tired. They don't have it, man. I don't see them getting it. If they do, I'd be the happiest person. I'll take all this back. But until then, nah. But unlike no, I'm not even gonna say it. We'll be back here next Wednesday for All-Star Fandom Prime, 9:05 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out to our most recent interview with Guy Augustini, voice of Sunspot from X-Men 2, from X-Men 97 season 2. So fun of a conversation with him. Really cool guy, really fun energy. Yes. And I think we can let's go ahead and do like a little soft announcement. How about that?
Go ahead and make an announcement.
Do it.
Go ahead and make an announcement.
Let the people
know. Need to know.
And so we're coming to Dragon Con this year too. So this is going to be a really dope thing for us to be able to do here in Atlanta. Dragon Con is one of the biggest comic book conventions or conventions, geek conventions, sci-fi conventions. Every convention you want is with anime, whatever what tickles your fancy is here in Atlanta. It's every Labor Day. It's the 40th anniversary of Dragon Con.
Yes.
And we're going to have a panel on Thursday night.
Heck yeah.
Where people are coming and they're going to play some trivia with us. Our trivia is called Total Recall. It's the ultimate 90s trivia game. People can be the lone wolf or they can team up with a buddy cop comedy with two people. So we're going to be doing that on Thursday night. Then we're going to be part of media for the rest of
the convention.
The rest of Dragon Con. Yes.
So that's unbelievable thing that we get to do this year. Labor Day weekend. I can't wait to bring content, talk to a few people, do some stuff on the street, and then have our panel on Thursday night. So
the first time meeting these two in person.
And if y'all can, please come.
Yes.
Please come to Dragon Con and have fun with us, please.
It's gonna be a blast.
I can't wait for
it. But that concludes our packed night. This is what happens when we don't have another week. When we skip a week of doing this show. You know what I mean? It's a lot. But it
was worth it.
I'm just gonna leave this up because we're coming to Dragon Con.
This
is gonna be dope. It's gonna be fun. Total Recall, the Ultimate 90s action trivia game. It's gonna be fun. But but we'll see y'all again next week. We might be coming up with reviews as things get closer. We know we got Spider-Man coming out next week. So we'll do a little stuff for that. And people at Dragon Con again. Hey man, that's where I'm at. But until next week, I'm Deonne. That's Jen. That's Doc at the bottom. We'll see y'all then. Peace.